welcome back to our channel. Today we are doing a core workout.
Yep, today we're going to burn your core out with some good old-fashioned Pilates moves. So make sure you got your mat, make sure you got your water, and let's get down onto the floor and do some workouts.
First of all, roll in your shoulders, getting yourself prepared to move. Make sure your core is engaged, keeping your back in a neutral position, not overly arched and not with your hips tucked under. We're going to start off with a half roll down. So we're going to tuck our chin and gently roll down with our hands moving down our legs to our knees. In this position, you're going to hold your back nice and firm, looking down at the ground. Tuck the chin and roll yourself back up. We're going to do this another 2 times. On the last one, we're going to roll ourselves down, hold ourselves there, bring our arms out in front just to challenge our core a little bit more. Bring the hands back in and roll back up. We're now going to roll down all the way down to the ground. Bring your hands out in front and step 1 foot back at a time. And then bring yourself into plank position. Make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders and your core is strong. We're going to bring our right knee across to our left elbow for 5 times and then bring it across to our right elbow. Left leg next. Bring across to opposite elbow, challenging our core and our balance, and then across to the left arm. Bring the knees down to the ground and bring yourself back into child's pose and take a couple of deep breaths here. We're now going to do a Superman exercise. So you're going to ensure our core is nicely engaged, so no arching of the back up or downwards. We're going to find our neutral position where our back is nice and flat. Take out the right arm and your left leg and pulse the arm and leg up for 10 times. Keeping the hips as still as possible. Swap over to do the other side. Challenging your balance all the time. And make sure you're breathing nice and deeply. Back into child's pose, take a few deep breaths here. Now bring yourself down flat onto the floor. Make sure your toes are tucked outwards. Hands next to your side, and you're going to pull yourself up into cobra or half cobra position. Bring yourself down, place your hands next to your chest and press up into full cobra. Nice stretch right through the lower spine. Bring yourself back down and we're going to roll over onto our back to work our core.
So you're going to walk your heels towards your glutes and point your hips towards your chest. From this, we're going to push your hips up to the sky and we'll do this for 10 reps. Don't forget to engage your core and your back and squeeze your glutes at the top.
So with this exercise, we're going to bring both our legs up into the air, flexing our toes downwards towards our face, lifting our hands up above our head as well. We're going to lower our feet down to the ground and bring them back up again, challenging our lower core. We're going to do this for a count of 10. Remember to breathe in and breathe out all the way through these exercises. Remember to keep the core engaged throughout the whole exercise. We're now going to do a single leg stretch. We're going to bring one leg close into our chest and hold it, and stretch the other leg out just above the ground. Bring the chin up, and then we're going to swap holding each leg. We're going to do this for a count of 10. This is challenging your lower core and your upper core. Rest yourself back, take a breath, and then we're going to do this again. Breathe in to prepare, and off we go. Rest yourself down, and just while Laura checks what's happening next. Bring both legs off of the ground. Place your hands at top of the knees. We're going to do a double leg stretch. So your legs are going to go out in front of you, your hands are going to go behind your head, around, and move the legs again. And we're going to do this for a count of 10 again. Remember to breathe in and breathe out delicately. And rest yourself down. So the next exercise we're going to do is called the teaser 1. We're going to prepare ourselves for this, bringing our hands in the air, and we're going to bring our legs up into tabletop. First bring the head up, and then bring your legs in, and bring them off of the ground. Aim for teaser is to roll up, keeping the feet off the ground. Make sure your back is strong, your core is strong, and you're looking ahead. We're going to drop one foot at a time to the ground for a count of 10. This is challenge our balance as well as our core activation. Bring the hands above the head for a bit more of a challenging exercise, and drop those feet again for the count of 10. Sitting yourself up straight. We're now going to tuck our chin and roll ourselves down.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine.
So we're going to go onto our side. We're going to go onto our elbow, directly under our shoulder. If you follow myself, you're on one leg, laying on the ground. Laura's on her feet in a side plank, and we're dipping our hips up and down to work out our obliques. We'll do this for the count of 10. Resting back down. We're now going to bring ourselves up onto our knee with our side leg out, arm up, and lifting the top leg. We're going to do this again for the count of 10. Bring yourself back down again so that you're laying on the floor on your side with your elbow down, your knee on the ground, and we're going to bring the knee into our chest to work our obliques. We're going to do this for the count of 10 again, obviously. Now we've got to turn over and do the other side. So as you can see a little bit clearer, Laura is up on her feet, and I've got one knee down to make this a little bit of an easier exercise. And dipping the hips up and down to work the obliques again. You're going to bring yourself up onto your knee and up onto your hand, and lifting that top leg up and down. Remember to keep that core engaged and your hips stacked on top of each other. Come back down onto your elbow, and we're going to bring the knee into the chest to work the obliques.
kick that foot out nice and flat. So we're now going to do a Pilates heel drop. We're going to bring our legs up into the tabletop position. We're going to ensure our back is firmly imprinted on the ground, so that means our core is very much engaged. We're going to drop our heels down, but we're not going to allow our hips to move at all. So if your feet can't touch the ground without your hips moving, then don't worry, just go as low as you can. This really works the transverse abdominis muscles. We're now going to up it a bit and drop both feet at the same time. Again, if you find this a little bit too difficult, just stick with the one drop down. And don't allow those hips to move. We can advance this just a little bit more by taking the leg out a little bit longer. All of this is for the count of 10. Try and keep those hips nicely stabilised, and remember to breathe all the way through this. And now relax. Bring the hands up straight above your head, tuck your chin and roll up to seated. Stretch your arms forward so you get a nice stretch through your spine. We're now going to do a nice gentle side bend, so you're going to take your right arm out to the side, lean down onto your elbow, and take your left arm over your head so you get a nice stretch out through the obliques and out through the hips. And we're going to go across to the other side. Laura didn't have much room on this one. So to finish off, we're going to reach our hands forward towards our toes. Or just wherever you can reach, hold yourself forward, stretching out and taking some nice deep breaths. You've completed the whole Pilates workout. Well done.
So that is the workout complete. We want to do a quick wake up call workout that's centered around Pilates, and we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, some of those exercises are nice and simple, but they will challenge your balance and they'll challenge your core and work your transverse abdominis muscles. If you've just had a baby, you are capable of doing these exercises. However, do check with your GP first just to make sure that you are medically safe to do them. But on the whole, they were quite good exercises.
Yeah.
Were there any you found particularly challenging?
For me, it's always got to be teaser, so yeah, that's mine.
For me, the side planking always gets me. I find my balance goes a bit off. So let us know which exercises out of all of those you found the hardest. And obviously share this and
Obviously subscribe.
definitely subscribe. Please subscribe and share.
Yes, we'll see you guys soon.
See you all later.
Bye.
Bye bye.